Hello guys, what is up? This is GalacticElliot welcoming you all to NPA Season 3 Week 11. This week we're going against DuncanKneeDeep and the Free State Torah. Wait, no, we're not actually going against DuncanKneeDeep this week. We're actually going against Lindo and the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors. So basically this is what happened, guys. I ended up... I was supposed to battle DuncanKneeDeep this week, the Free State Torracats, and what ended up happening was I was prepping for him or whatever earlier on in the week and whatnot. I wanted to get some early prep. We need these wins, and then I was told that Duncan was not too happy about what was going on and his record and how he was possibly not going to make the playoffs, even though he still has a chance to make the playoffs. So he ended up saying that he was going to drop out of the league. Well, not exactly drop out of the league, but he said that he was going to sit out for the rest of the league. The last 3 matches, even though the last 3 matches are crucial for me and the other 2 opponents that are going against him. So we ended up sitting out. So then I was told that I was going to get the 4-0 forfeit win. And then what happened was, you know, a day later, people weren't really too happy about that and whatnot. So they ended up replacing Duncan with Lindo. So this all happened in the span of a few days, and then I was told this, you know, on Monday I was told this, and it was like midweek, man. I was like, okay, I got the 1-0 win. I guess I don't have to prep that much for, you know, if I was going against Duncan or I was going against somebody else. But then I was told that I was going against Lindo, so now I'm in this big pickle. I have no idea what I have to do, and I have no idea how his play style is. I have no idea what he's going to do. I already studied so much on Duncan and what his play style was, and now I have to go against somebody who I've never seen battles. So it's a bit tough, and it's going to be a bit hectic. I try my best in the last 3 days to prep my hardest with my, you know, coaching staff and whatnot, and we tried our best to come up with the best Pokemon possible. So if we end up losing this week, we maybe fuck out of the playoffs or whatever. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to try our best this week, man. I'm not going to put any sort of complaining. We're going to put that in the back of our minds, even though it is a bit unfair with how the things work, because if somebody is replaced mid-week, I am supposed to, by default, get a forfeit win. And whenever I'm told that I'm going to get a forfeit win, and then, you know, a day or 2 later, I'm told that I have to battle somebody I don't even know, that's a little bit stressful. And you know, I have a life outside of just the NPA. I have other priorities I have to attend to. So we really busted our asses off. I had to cancel a few other things that I had in mind to end up prepping for this team, and I had to watch a few of his battles to really grasp how his playstyle is. So yeah, we're going to see how these are going to go. My team is Clefable, Letras, Sasbito, Mega Metagross, Exploud, and Gourgeist. This is the first week that we're bringing in Gourgeist, so this is the debut for the Gourgeist. It's gonna be Super Gourgeist, the biggest form, the slowest yet most bulky. We do definitely need the bulky set, and his team is Garchomp, Alakazam, Alolan Muck, Ditto, Togetic, Lantern, Kartana, Terrakion, Golem, Xatu, and Rampardos. So the 6 that I'm thinking he's going to bring are going to be Garchomp, Alakazam, Alolan Muck, Ditto, Kartana, and Terrakion. Now, there's a possibility that he does bring Lantern. There's a possibility that he does bring Xatu. I don't think he's going to bring Togetic because of the fact that, you know, I have Mega Metagross and whatnot, and also if I ever to, like, bring something else that could fire off some ice moves, it would not really take it too kindly. And I don't see any of the other ones coming. I'm thinking Lantern or Xatu can be one of the 6. Now, I don't want it to bring Kartana that much, but at the same time, I do have things to counter off Kartana. It's not like I didn't prep for it, but we're going to see the 6 that he's going to bring. And, yeah, your Chicago Cubchoos are 5-4 right now, so we're 4th in the blue division. That's how stacked this division is right now. But if we get this win and Gearhart ends up losing, then we are going to be taking his playoff spot at number 3 in the division. So we really need this win more than anything in the world. Go to Lindo, though, guys. Go check him out. He's a really small but really, really awesome person. Very, very understanding, as well as the fact that he's a very, very, very good battler, possibly even better than Duncan in battling, so that's why I'm very, very much concerned. So he is going to bring 5 Pokemon that I thought he was going to bring. No Alolan Muck, that is actually really, 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 really big. He brought the Xatu, he brought the Kartana, though, so yeah, so he's not bringing Alolan Muck. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. I'm not too upset about it, though, as I was going to bring Kebia Berry Clefable, but instead we're bringing Berry Berry, so now Kebia Berry is basically useless unless he runs Poison Jab on Terrakion or Garchomp. We're going to think that he's going to bring the Iron Head, though, as that hits more of my team than Poison Jab would. So yeah, So, we see pretty much most of the stuff he's bringing. I'm kind of happy that he didn't bring the Lantern, as it can get some slow volting off of my team. It can block off voltage from my Electros and stuff like that. But for the most part, we did guess his team pretty much correctly. We're going to play this game as smart as possible, and I'm going to make sure that I don't talk too much. I'm going to focus a little bit more, and we're going to try to get this win because we really, really, really need it. Like I said, I don't know this guy's playstyle too well, as he is new to the league, so it's a bit concerning, but we're going to see how things go. I could see him leading off with the Ditto over here, so I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my Explode and see how things are going to go. This is probably the most in-depth we've ever built because I hear this guy is a really, really good coach, and that really, really concerns me. So, go ahead to Lindo, like I said before. Let's see what we can do. So as far as things go with Lindo, actually, he's taking on a decent team. This team is very, very hyper offense, and I hear that he's more a defensive-minded coach. Now, I'm not sure how defensive his team looks for the looks of it, because the only defensive Pokemon he can really bring is Garchomp and Xatu, which he's bringing in the Xatu over here. Okay, that's not bad at all for me. I'm going to get a nice initiative, and we're going to see what he wants to do. We did bring the soundproof Explode over here, so if he ends up going to Ditto over here, I won't be able to hit it, but he's not going to be able to hit my Gourgeist, which is really nice. So yeah, I am only bringing Boomer, Substitute, and Focus Blast this week, so he only has 2 moves that he can use that can be offensive, and that should be pretty fun. So I'm going to go ahead and fire off a huge Boomer over here just to, you know, start things off right. He really doesn't have a clean switch into anything. Kartana can take it more than likely, but or maybe it'll bring him down to a sash if he has a sash. But I'm gonna go for the Boom Burst. He's probably just going to he has a light screen, so he's bringing screen Xatu. I actually never anticipated that, which is a bit concerning. So he's probably Light Clay. That's going to do probably half, though, still. Yeah, that still does a lot of damage nicely. He knows respects now, more than likely. So I'm going to anticipate that he's Light Clay with Light Screen. Seems like everybody likes to run screens against my team, man. It's pretty ridiculous, but that's fine. That's fine. So he may sack it off over here as, I mean, he probably shouldn't sack up his Xatu if it has screens, as it probably is faster than a lot of my team. That is really nice, though. It's really nice damage on the Xatu. I'm just going to continue Boom Burst, man. There's no reason for me not to. If he goes into... There's no reason for him not to go into the Ditto over here or whatever, because, I mean, he's probably not going to anticipate me being soundproof. Like, that doesn't make sense for me to be soundproof, but yeah. I'm hoping that he does sack this thing off and go into Ditto afterwards, because that would really, really, really waste the late screen turns, which is super nice. He's probably thinking about what he should do. If he goes into Ditto, then, I mean, that's a good play for him, because if we're scrappy, then it would still do a shitload of damage. I wouldn't say it Okos, but it's still going to do a lot. But, yeah, let's see what he's going to do. He may just go out into Kartana or Terrakion over here, being able to take a hit. He's definitely not going to go out into Alakazam, because he's more than likely sashed with Magic Guard. So, I could see if he switches over here. Honestly, he's just going to U-turn. Okay, cool. So he has the U-turn. I was about to say, is he really staying in? He's going to get a nice chip off on us. That's fine. U-turn is off and running. We know he has the switch initiative, obviously, so that's cool. He's going to go into Red Bull, which is a Terrakion more than likely. That is a Terrakion. That's a cool name, actually. I never really thought about Red Bull. This is probably going to do like 30%. Shouldn't do too much. Yeah, does about like 25%. Seems about right. Let me go ahead and just calc that kind of set. Let's see what kind of Terrakion he may be running, how much HP investment he may have, and let's see. Why not take a gander? So, seeing as how much damage that did. So yeah, light screen. He yeah, that did about regular damage. He probably has some defense or HP investment in there. Well, such a defense investment, I should say. Over here, we really can't do much. He's probably just going to go for the rocks. Depending if he's choice Scarf or not. We're going to go right out into our Geist. Our Gourgeist over here, because that's more than likely our best play. He's probably just going to go for the Stone Edge, I would imagine. And, I mean, I don't really want anything else to take Stone Edge. I can always go out into Seismitoad. But Gourgeist can probably take the hits a little bit better. If he goes for the Swords Dance, that's a bit troublesome. I do really want to make the good move over here. I don't want to make a risky play, but at the same time, this is pretty much the best play I can possibly do. I don't know if Terrakion really gets any sort of Dark type coverage. Could be wrong, though. Nah, he doesn't get anything. He gets like Taunt. I'm just going to go out into my Gourgeist over here. That is the best play possible. We're going to see what he wants to do. He's going to double out, so we're going to get a frisk off, so that's decent. He's going to go to Samhada. I have no idea what that means, but that's cool. So yeah, we're going to go out into our Gorgeist, though, which is still nice for us. We're going to figure out if this thing is Choice Scarf or Leftovers, Rocky Helmet. We're going to figure out what kind of set this thing is. We're going to go ahead and frisk, and he has the Yachi. Okay. Yachi Berry Garchomp, he's fearing that Ice Punch. So I'll give you some intel. He's more than likely an offensive set, I would imagine. And over here, he's probably just going to go out into Xatu more than likely. He's probably just going to go into Xatu. Honestly, I'm just going to go for the Weed Seed, if anything else. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to go for the Weed Seed. Because, like, I'm not going to lose anything if I go for the Weed Seed. If he goes for the Swords Dance, then I'm not just going to give him a free switch into I mean, I'm not going to just give him, like, a free, like, Swords Dance or whatever. So if I go for the Weed Seed and, like, you know, Magic bounces off, that's fine. Honestly, can I kill the Xatu at the range that it's at? Depending on the stat, I may be able to do that. I may be able to do that. But he's probably just gonna go for the Roost. But if I can kill it off, if I can pick it off, that'd be really, really nice. I kind of want to go for the Shadow Sneak right now in case that is the case, because the switch into Xatu is so obvious. As I'm obviously gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp. I kind of just want to go for the Shadow Sneak. But if he stays in, I want to get the HP. I'm just gonna go for the Weed Seed though. He's gonna stay in and go for the Stealth Rock. Okay, that's fine. So I forgot this thing's rocks. So we're gonna go straight for the Leech. We're gonna land it. That's fine. I wish we went for the Will-O-Wisp, but that's fine. He probably thought it's way too obvious that he's just gonna go out into Xatu. He probably thought we were just gonna switch out. So Stealth Rock, Yachi Berry. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down real quickly. So I know this thing is not Scarf. We know that we can outspeed it with our Mega Gross, which is super nice. Unfortunately, if we use Ice Punch with Mega Gross, it won't kill because of the Yachi. But hey, we can get some decent damage off on him, which is nice. Super duper nice. So over here, I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Sneak. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Sneak just in case like he ends up like switching into Xatu. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm in a position where it doesn't hurt if I go for the Shadow Sneak. It doesn't hurt. If he goes for the SD, I can just go for the Will-O-Wisp on the next turn. But it seems like he's more of a defensive set. So, I don't know. Maybe he's bulky SD. There's a possibility he's bulky SD. He's probably going to go into Ditto over here, though. That'd probably be the smart play. He's going to go into Xatu. Okay, cool. So we're going to end up getting a nice little Shadow Sneak off over here, which is super nice. And that's why I didn't go for the Willow, man. There's no point in doing that. And that will end up taking out the Xatu almost. Speaking too soon. Speaking too soon. If I got rocks right now, then I'm like, if I got rocks on the field, I'm money. If I got rocks on the field, I'm money. He's probably just gonna go into like Torracat or whatever. Not really, not He's probably just gonna go into, like, if he's like Scarf, you know, if he's like Sash Kartana, I could break his Sash. I'm just gonna go from the channel. So there's no point in me not doing that. He's gonna go in and switch out. He's probably just gonna go. Yeah, he's just gonna go back into Garchomp. That's fine. That's fine. He's trying to play some mind games over here. He's smart. Smart player. Smart player, for sure. Smart player for sure. So he doesn't have the Rocky Helmet. We already know that. That's cool. That's fine. Nom nom nom. I'm just gonna go for the Weed Seed again. If he comes back with Xatu, I mean, this is just gonna be how it's gonna be. I just gotta play smart. I gotta have the momentum. Right now I have the momentum. Right now I very much do have the momentum over here. And Xatu is at literally 1 HP or 2 HP, so kind of sucks that we didn't pick it off over there. That would have been really nice. I think that the white screen has like one more turn left. I should have been counting it, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter too much because our team isn't too especially offensive anyways. We brought kind of a bulky team. Well, actually, our team is pretty. Nah, our team is especially attacking. I mean, yeah, it is. I don't know why I said it wasn't. It really is very offensive in the special end. But it's more bulky than anything else this week. We brought a really bulky team. That's my playstyle, guys. I'm a bulky player. And we're going against a very offensive team, so there's no reason for me to play hyper offense whenever I'm going against such a like hyper offensive team in the first place. Like I said, though, he is kind of a bulky coach. So we're going to see what he wants to do. He's really thinking about his plays. I would think them out as well. That's the thing with me. I make my plays. I take my time too much with my plays. He's going to go for the D-Claw. Smart play. Smart play. It doesn't do too much. We're going to go for the Seed Bomb. I think I was supposed to click Lead Seed over there. I don't know why I clicked Seed Bomb. Oh well. It's going to do some damage. It's going to do some damage. I meant to go for the Lead Seed. That was actually a misclick, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to go for the Lead Seed now. I'm going to go for the Lead Seed now. I was supposed to go for the Wheat Seed, so I should have had some more HP, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't want Gorgas to get to like too low of a range though. That's the problem. He's probably just gonna go out into the Ditto over here. That would be the smart play, because he doesn't want Garchomp to go that little of HP, and he doesn't have any sort of Wish Passers. If he makes the play into Alakazam right now, he's a pro. He's a pro if he makes this play into Alakazam. But we're taking down the Garchomp really, really nicely. Like, I'm happy with the progress we're making. So he goes for the Poison Jab, possibly predicting me to switch out. Yeah, that's going to do some decent damage. So we figured out this thing does that Poison Jab over Iron Head. And he gets the 30% chance to, or is that 20%? It's a chance to poison me, which kind of sucks. Because we're going to take the residual HP advantage over here. Kind of sucks. Poison Jab. He predicted us to go into Clefairy, but that was a good play by him. And he got the poisons, so I mean, yeah. Kind of sucks, but it's fine. Kind of sucks. But that's okay. Over here, I'm probably just going to go out into my Sassmatoad, honestly. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into my size. I really don't want my, like he's not going to stay in though. I'm going to go for the Willow. There's literally no point in me not going for Willow over here. There's literally no point of me not going for Willow over here. We're trading off Geist for Garchomp, which I'm not a big fan of. But we're going to have to do that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do that. This actually does give me a free switch into size, but then he's going to get a free switch into Xatu, and I don't want that free switch into Xatu once Garchomp does go down. Because that's going to really suck. That residual HP, man, it's kind of shitty, honestly. It's kind of shitty. I can actually go out into Mega Gross over here if he wanted to. He's probably just gonna go for another Poison Jab, honestly. What I'm afraid of is him going for Earthquake as we're going out into Garchomp. And not Garchomp, Mega Gross. I don't want to play any I don't want to make any stupid plays. At this point, Lead Seed plus Burn will just kill. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to go into Mega Gross. I think I'm just going to go into Mega Gross over here. He may just go for the Earthquake, though. Like, what's the point of like, not going for Earthquake? That's the thing. I don't want to like anything to die for no reason. I'm gonna go into Mega Gross. If he makes the EQ play, then props to him. He's pretty damn smart. He's gonna actually withdraw. Okay. He's gonna go into Roronoa, which is the Kartana. So I kind of want to know what this thing is holding. We do have the HP Fire this week, so I'm gonna show off the HP Fire. It will kill. And the strongest thing he can hit us with is Night Slash. So we're going to go straight up for the Hidden Power Fire over here. If he switches out, then that's fine. He may just go into Ditto over here. I'm fine with that, though. I'm fine with that. He can go into whatever he wants. I'm going to go straight for the Hidden Power Fire. We have a very nice matchup over here, and we do outspeed it by 1 point, but we do have the HP Fire, which actually makes us speed tie with Kartana if he's not Scarfed. So that is the issue right now. He probably doesn't know if you have HP Fire or not. The reason why I'm running HP Fire is because this thing is literally paper. Like, it is paper, it's origami, but its special defense is actually paper. Like, it actually has no special defense whatsoever. So we're going to straight up go for the HP Fire. If we show it off, it's fine. And if he ends up transforming into us, the strongest thing he can hit us back with is actually HP Fire. So yeah. I'm hoping I clicked Mega Evolve. I don't know if I clicked Mega Evolve or not. I really hope I did. Control C. Which is the Ditto. Okay, so we're gonna get a super effective move off on the Ditto. He's gonna transform into regular Metagross, actually. That's really nice. That's really nice. So we're gonna go into Mega. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's actually the best thing that could have happened. This should do around 30%. This should do around 30%. We don't know if this thing's Life Orb. We don't know whether this thing is Scarfed. But we don't have Earthquake on this. So the strongest thing he can is what's the leftovers? No, it's a red card. Shit. Okay. Red card Ditto. Smart. Smart, smart, smart. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Part of me just kind of wants to go back into Mega Gross, though. That's what I'm going to do. The strongest thing he can hit me back with here. Let me make sure I Here, let me go ahead and calc this real quickly. Red card Ditto. Oh my god, that's actually like the best thing ever. That was actually the best thing ever. Okay, so let me go ahead and I don't have the actual mega sets up, so let me go ahead and get the actual mega sets up. $12 HP, okay. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go back into Mega Gross though. We're gonna see what he could do to us. Probably not a lot. Yeah, he can't do much to us. That's fine. I'm just gonna go back into Mega Gross. Depending on his IV spread, we don't know whether he's gonna be HP Fire or HP Dark. Either way, it should be super effective though. So that's always a fun time, right? That is always a fun time, right? That's fine though. He may switch out, but he'd be faster, so he didn't. Goes for the Iron Head. Okay, that's gonna do nothing. He knows our set now, but still, it's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna go again for the HP Fire. I don't remember if we hit the Torracats or not. I don't believe we did. I definitely want to get Torracats into range where Bullet Punch would kill, because that would be very, very nice. Now, I'm taking more damage on Mega Gross than I want to, which is unfortunate, but at the same time, that's okay. Let me just label this thing as red card. That's actually so smart, dude. I knew he wasn't going to run Scarf, because he's not the person to run Smogon sets. He's the person to run things that are a little bit out of the ordinary, and red card! I've never seen Ditto with red cards, so, I mean, it makes sense. It's super, I feel like that should be like a standard set, you know, because it's so good. Red card Ditto, like, you come into something, and then, you know, you smack it out of here, and then it just dips out. Like, that's super cool. We have to rely on RNG a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, that's a 3-hit KO. Iron Head again. Okay, that's cool. Does some decent damage. It does some decent damage, man. But over here, I'm just gonna go straight up for another HP Fire, man. Unless I should go for the Iron Head. I think we're gonna go for the Iron Head over here. I feel like he's gonna switch. Maybe this is a stupid play. Maybe I should just. I want to go for the Iron Head though, just for the flinch. The flinch, or if he switches that into something, which I don't think he will. I feel like he's just gonna sack this thing up. But in case he doesn't, I'm just gonna go for the Iron Head. If he goes into Torracats, we're in good shape. But he's just gonna stay. I should have just gone for the HP Fire. If we get the flinch, that's really nice though. We are gonna get the flinch. Sweet. Okay, cool. He's probably just gonna go for the Bullet Punch. Now, I should have gone for my own Bullet Punch. That's fine. He doesn't go for the Bullet Punch. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and kill off the Ditto, which is really nice. So now Explode, whenever it comes in, will be able to do pretty much whatever it wants to do. So Metagross kills Ditto, which is a really nice big threat out of the way. He doesn't know that our Explode is actually sunproof, which is funny. So he's never gonna know that. He's never gonna know that. Gold Roger. Okay. So I'm gonna go straight into Eel. I'm fearing sub though. If he goes for the sub, then we're in deep shit, man. I'm fearing the sub, man. I don't know why I'm fearing the sub. I should just go straight into Eel. But I'm fearing the sub right now. I'm going to Eel, man. I'm going to Eel. But that's what we built Eel for. We built Eel specifically for Alakazam. He made double over here. He made double though. But I don't see why he would. Yeah, that's what we built the Eel for though. It's for Alakazam. So why not utilize, right? Why not utilize it? We got to. We gotta utilize what we brought for the reason that it was brought for. So yeah, probably gonna see Psychic over here. She's gonna go for the Shadow Ball. Okay, cool. We should be able to take it. Oh, that thing is beautifully sashed. It's definitely not Life Orb damage. And if it is Life Orb damage, then it ain't doing shit, man. That's looking pretty nice. Maybe it's Life Orb. I'm gonna go for the Super Fang over here. Even Super Fang, like after the burn and make. Should I just go? Nah, I'm gonna go for the Super Fang. He's definitely gonna go out into Guard Charm and just let it die though. I'm just gonna go for the Super Fang. Cause I mean he's in burn range. He's in burn range. I'm just gonna go for the Super Fang, man. No reason not to go for it. He's gonna switch out obviously. He doesn't want this sash to get destroyed. Yeah, he's just gonna go into Guard Charm. I should have just clicked HP Ice. That's fine. We're gonna take some damage. Unfortunately, now he knows. Oh, that does nothing, man. I should just gone for the HP Ice. I gotta go for my instinct, man. I gotta go for my instinct. I don't do it enough. I don't go for my instinct enough. So now he just gets a free Dragon Claw off on something. That's fine. But that's okay. The problem here is that I don't want Xanadu coming in for free. That's the thing I don't want. Xanadu coming in for free. It's too early for me to just sack off my Gorgas though. It's just not the right point to do that. Thing is if I go out into Megagross over here, I'm just taking more damage that I need to take. That's the thing. I don't want to go out into Megagross for no freaking reason. That would just be foolish. Okay, from what we could tell, he's like an offensive stealth rock set. Maybe not that offensive, but he's offensive regardless. If he's burned, he's -2, so Earthquake still does a decent amount. That's the thing. But he can't predict us to go into he's a god if he predicts us to go into Megagross over here, because he doesn't know my reasoning. He doesn't know my reasoning to want to go on into my Megagross. But then like the possibility is like he's we're levitate, so there's no way he's gonna go for the Earthquake or whatever. He goes for the Dragon Claw. Okay, cool. So that's gonna do nothing. We're gonna pick this thing off. So Guard Charm does to the burn, or should. Cool. So Gorgeist kills Garchomp. Cool. It's a huge threat out of the way. He's probably just gonna bring back Alakazam, honestly. Yeah. Should I just go Bullet Punch over here? Like, we still need Megagross. We still need Megagross over here, man. And I definitely want to frisk Kartana or Terrakion. Unfortunately, we're just losing our switch-ins, man. We're losing our switch-ins over here. Okay, I'm gonna go into Gorgeist. If he goes for the sub, then that's decent, because at least we know what kind of item he's gonna have, and at least we're gonna be able to possibly Shadow Sneak it. From this range, maybe not. Do we at least get the Frisk off? Okay. Life Orb. Shit, okay. That's nice to know. We're gonna show the Cassiberry, or Cassiberry, however you pronounce it. We are gonna lose our Geist, though, which kind of sucks. Now I'm gonna go into Eel, and I'm just gonna click Volt Switch. I don't think I live a Psychic here, though. I don't think I live a Psychic here. Okay, Life Orb, Shadow Ball. Yeah, I don't think we live a Psychic. Maybe I should have just brought that thing in, like before. Man, I'm in a bad spot over here. I really am. Like, I'm really in a bad spot. Because Psychic will kill, man. There's no way it won't. So, Unagi versus Alakazam, Life Orb. Okay, so Psychic does 43%. We are currently at 92%. That is 48. Yeah, we're not living. Because after Stealth Rock, we're going to take 12%. Okay, that's not good. We can scout out for the energy ball. We can scout out for the energy ball. I have to make my play over here because timer's about to run out. Or should I just go into Clef? I'm gonna go Clef. I'm going Clef. This probably wasn't a good play. Now he's gonna know that we're also unaware. This probably wasn't a good play. In hindsight, that wasn't a good play. Should I just T-wave? I think I'm just gonna T-wave over here. I'm gonna T-wave over here. He's gonna switch out. Perfect. Okay, so we T-wave. Oh, he's gonna go into. No, he does. He doesn't go into the Xatu. That was a bad play on my part. Hopefully T-wave hits over here. Yes. That was almost a really bad play. That was almost a really bad play. God damn, dude. Okay. So I don't know how much faster this thing will be than me. If it's Scarf, then it will obviously be faster. He hasn't ran a move on it yet. He didn't run any move on it yet. I have to go out into our size over here, though. I pretty much have to. I feel like this is going to be a Z move, Torracats. We're going to see what this thing wants to do, though. He's paralyzed. I kind of wanted to know what kind of what kind of Torracats it was, but I'll take that any day of the year without any complaints whatsoever. I will take that any day of the year. I apologize for the hacks, but I am always on that side of paralysis, man. So for once, it's nice to know that I can, rest assured, take that. He's probably just going to sack off the Xatu now. That would be my play. Because you don't want anything to get burns. Alakazam doesn't... He doesn't have Sash, though. He doesn't have Sash, but he doesn't want to be in Bullet Punch range. If he's in Bullet Punch range against Mega Gross, then he's in deep shit. If he's Scarf, then he's still going to be able to outspeed... No, he's not going to be able to outspeed me. Okay, so now Torracats can't do shit against me. He may just sack it off, honestly. Yeah, he will just sack it off. This shouldn't do too much damage. We're defensive as hell. It does a little bit more than I wanted it to, but this Scald should kill. If not, it should bring it down to a range where it will kill the next turn. And we will kill. Is that a crit? I hope it's not. Okay, good. Seismitoad kills Torracats. Yeah, he probably just thought that was the best play. Now he's just going to bring in Xatu, more than likely. Or he's probably just going to bring in Zam. Okay, so this thing comes out. Scary thing, man. This thing is scary. Super scary. And it can just go for Leaf Blade. I don't know if this thing is Scarfed or not either. I really wish we bought Arcanine at this point, because I don't have too many things to cover a Kartana. I'm gonna go into Unagi. We have to go into E, we have to sack it off. These are plays I don't want to make, but I have to. Because Leaf Blade is too obvious. Swords Dance, okay. So we know this thing isn't Scarfed. Part of me wanted to stay in Scald to get the burn, but that's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Alright guys, basically this is going to be post-commentary from here on out. Because I was kind of not really having the best judgment from this point on. I did not really notice a few things within the battle, within the spectrum, and everything above. So, I mean, I apologize because my voice isn't matching how my, mouth's moving and all that kind of stuff. Just ignore that. Focus on the battle. Focus on the voice. Hopefully, possibly. Either way. So over here, we're out on Unagi, the Elytros, versus the beautiful Kartana. Now, first and foremost, I didn't realize that Kartana can get any other boost other than an attack boost. And you guys are about to see a beast boost go off over here after killing off the Elytros. Beast boost! I'm just talking the speed rose. If you guys didn't see that, you guys can go back. The speed rose after that. So basically what Lindo did was he actually made him, his set, he made a set Jolly. And he put 21 IVs, being the lowest amount of attack IVs you can put, to the point where you can have speed increase rather than attack increase for Kartana. So with this set, all he needed to do was get a Swords Dance up and kill a Pokemon, and then he basically can sweep everything on my team. I didn't realize you can even do that with the Kartana. I felt like, okay, I guess if a Kartana kills something, gets the Beast Boost, automatically you can assume it's always going to get the attack boost. That's kind of what I thought. I didn't even realize they get the speed boost until afterwards, whenever I talked to Lindo, and I was trying to tell him how there's a speed tie with Mega Metagross and Kartana. Now you're probably wondering, why would there be a speed tie between a base 110 Mon versus a base 109 Mon? Well, basically, I was also informed with another thing in Gen 7, which apparently I'm terrible with my judgment in Gen 7 in general, because Gen 7 is just new to me still, especially with battling, as I don't do much battling outside of the NPA, and that's why I love battling. I love learning things, I love just, seeing more stuff, and just kind of getting a better grasp on things in general. So over here, I thought, okay, maybe this thing is sashed, or maybe it isn't, so that's why I brought Clefable in, and I wanted to get some damage off in case he was, so I can go into Metagross and hopefully outspeed it. Well, I wasn't going to outspeed it after he got the speed boost. Again, I didn't realize he got a speed boost. I knew, if I had known that, I would have just gone into Metagross in the first place, but unfortunately, I didn't realize it, and that's pretty much what cost me the game. Either way, what happened was, basically, I thought, okay, because of the fact that I was running HP Fire on Metagross, that I had to bring the speed IVs down to 30, so that I can make an Empower Fire work, because that's how an Empowers work in general, dictating which type of type you're going to have for it. So I was like, okay, well, since I'm on HP Fire, I need to have these IVs like this. And I didn't know that you could actually, after breeding the Pokemon, or after jetting the Pokemon in general, having the hidden power kind of determined from there, that you can change the IVs and the hidden power would remain the same. I thought that it was based off the IVs you have currently, and if you change it at all, it's going to change in general, and you can't do that. So, I left the IVs the same. I was told afterwards that you could use gold battle caps to restore the IVs, make them 31 each, and it would still keep the hidden power because it's based off of what it was bred with, or what the Pokemon started off with in general in terms of what the IVs were in the first place. So again, just a bit of a hiccup on my end. I shouldn't have even suspected a speed type of thing had I not thought of that, and I would still not see the speed boost, but I probably would have gotten to Metagross in the first place, and, this battle could have been different. But I screwed up on the IVs thing, so then the quote-unquote speed tie would happen, and, yeah, that's basically what happened in general. Kartana was a big issue. It ended up actually sweeping me. So Lindo did actually end up beating me 3-0. I don't mean to spoil this in any sort of way, but it's kind of obvious. I was trying to make a big, choice over here, making the counter go down to 8. Holy crap, dude. I gotta get a little bit faster with my moves, I know, but I was thinking about what I should do. I wanted to get Metagross in there for free, and I never realized, yo, dude, your opponent is actually, getting speed boosts during Beast Boost rather than anything else. So, big props to Lindo for bringing down his IVs to 21 attack, so then that way he can actually get speed boost instead of attack boost. I didn't know people did that. I didn't know that was really a thing. So he got the SD, he got the speed boost, basically swept at that point, and yeah, that's pretty much how things went. At this point, I'm just gonna kind of let everything play out and whatnot. He goes to the Leaf Blade, that's gonna definitely kill me. I basically brought in Trevor because I'm like, you know what? I am going to let this thing die. At this point, I was just relying on the quote-unquote speed tie. He was like +4 at this point, except he wasn't because of the speed boost. That's what I thought he was. I thought he was +4 with no speed boost. He was actually +2 with 2 speed boosts. So, Just, I mean, he was already going to outspeed everything anyways, but yeah. He's +2. I go into Metagross over here, and at this point I'm like, okay, now we're going to see. Will the speed work? Will we get that speed side that's not even supposed to be a thing in the first place, because I could have ended up getting my AVs up. And I was basically just, at this point complaining about RNG and me getting fucked over and bent over, when in reality it wasn't the case at all. So I do apologize for the complaining, and that is going to bring us down to 5-5. Now I do want to explain a few things. Well, first and foremost, I apologize for all the videos, NPA related videos coming up so sporadically. Typically they're supposed to come out every single Saturday, but my computer did end up breaking for 3 weeks, and in those 3 weeks I had 2 battles, one against Swami, the other against Nexus, and then I had to also get the live commentary up for Sin and Lindo, and now I ended up actually going against Skylar. So 3 live battles. I had to go up after the post-com battles with Citra, and I had to basically recover all my files, all my editing programs. I had to learn Citra and how that worked, because I never used that whenever, before my computer really broke. So that's basically what happened. I was just trying to figure out all that kind of stuff. I had to get all my, programs back, all my files back, and I had to restore everything, get my YouTube videos back in shape, gotta get my live streams back in shape, and just everything in general. I had to do tons of editing for the egg lock. Shout out to Josh for helping me out so much with that, but I had to do some of it myself, of course, as well, because that's my priority. And that basically took over what I wanted to do for NPA. Not to mention that I didn't want to spam upload stuff, man. I didn't want to give you guys battle and a battle and another battle, just for the fact that I'm behind, and I'd rather have you watch it than just be spammed with it and then fall behind and then not have any desire to watch any more of it. So after this battle, I will have my Skylar battle against, my battle against Volskylar. I think that's week 12. Going up this Saturday. So from here on out, they will be only on Saturdays. And after this battle, we ended up going 5-5. So I'm going to take this time to actually explain to you all how the whole entire playoff stuff works. So first and foremost, I just want to let you guys know that we are 5-5 currently. Swami and E-Drive have the top of the division. They are pretty much set in stone. And above me is Gearhart at apparently now 6-5. I'm not going to spoil too much of anything going on, but we are 5-5, he is 6-5. We're going to see what we can do in terms of trying to get up on that, record and trying to pretty much take over that playoff spot in general. So we're going to see what happens and all that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much how it's going to go and everything like that. Going to try to see if we can take over that playoff spot, see what happens and all that kind of stuff. And, I mean, it would be pretty cool. If we took over Gearhart's place, that means that we're going to take over the 3rd place in the division, which means that we get a playoff spot. And I'm not sure who we'd go against at that point. It really depends. But we're going to have to see how we do against my man Skylar. We're going to have to see how we go with the last battle of the season against Scoffies. But I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update with everything about, about the division. 5-5. We gotta just win the next 2. We just gotta go ham, and we gotta hope that Gearhart ends up losing and everything like that. I'm sure you guys have seen the battles by now. If you haven't, I apologize. And I mean, let's see how we do against Skylar, and let's see how we do against Scoffies the next 2 matches. And shout out to Lindo, guys. Definitely give him some love. He's a really cool person. Huge props to him. He played very, very, very well. I learned a lot from this battle in itself, about the IVs, about the speed boost, about so many other types of things in general. The Ditto having red card was super cool. So really just huge props to him for taking over in the league and having the balls to do all these battles and not even be confirmed spot in the NPA for Season 4. So big props to him for taking over. Big props to him for the 3-0 victory. I actually felt like I did very well in that match until the Kartana came out. Then at that point, I kind of just figured I lost, and it sucks, really. It sucks because I really thought that I had a good battle, and it all went downhill once the Kartana came up and started sweeping. So a bit unfortunate way to lose after having such good momentum. I do apologize again for the post commentary and whatnot. It must be kind of awkward, but hopefully I was able to clear some stuff out of the way. I didn't want to keep the live commentary in for the last part because I was complaining and I was misinformed. I didn't see the speed boost, so I was just like talking about the speeds and all that. So that was my error. That was a bit of just me derping in general. I didn't see the speed boost. I wasn't looking at the screen as the boost came up. That's what I should do. I should really just look at the screen for every single thing that I have to, note down, and I shouldn't just say, oh yeah, the beast boost is getting attack, because it said speed like I think 4 times. So I don't know how I missed it. I just did, and yeah, like I said, a bit unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Either way, Chicago Cubchoos are 5-5. We're gonna be continuing things off. Thank you guys for sticking by with me. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel and this is the first video that you're watching, I do apologize for the content, for the quality of it, and everything like that. We're going to fix things up, coming here shortly. The computer is all fixed and ready to go, like I mentioned a million times by now. So hopefully you all, can enjoy more content. If you did, be sure to subscribe, click on that bell icon if you want to see, more stuff from me in general. If you want to be notified whenever my video goes up. If you want to be, knowing whenever I go live on Twitch, I do have the links in the description. Go give Lindo a subscription. Go give him some love. He's a really cool guy and really deserves some support. He has, I think 50 subs. So I want you guys to go over to his channel. I want you all to give him some love, give him a sub, or just go over to his video and say, well played, man. Came from Elliot's, channel and whatnot. That's only if you want to. I don't really care if you do that or not, but I mean, I want to show my man Lindo some love. So if you don't want to make a comment saying he came from Elliot, just tell him well played, because he did well. He did a good job and everything like that. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Sorry for rambling so much, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.